Hi everyone, welcome back to the food blog. I'm so excited for this candy corn crispy treats. They're so delicious, and you want to see this recipe, then keep on watching. You will need white food coloring, this is from Wilton, red and yellow food coloring, non-stick cooking spray, and a round pan. This is 9 inches. This is a detachable pan, which is so convenient for this recipe. You will need 2 bags of marshmallows, I like this brand, and 1 box of Rice Krispies. This is a family box, but you will not even use more than half of it. So if you want to save more money, I recommend buying the small box. And of course, lots and lots of butter. I'm gonna spray my pan first around the edges because we're working with marshmallow and it gets really sticky and messy. And then I'm gonna set that aside and I'm gonna start with my first batch. The first batch is the yellow. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of butter. And then I'm gonna add 4 cups of marshmallows and melt it in the microwave for about a minute. Be careful when you remove the bowl from the microwave because it will get hot. While the marshmallows are melting, I'm gonna grab a separate bowl and I'm gonna add 4 cups of rice cereal. So here's the melted marshmallows. This is very hot, so you have to be cautious. I'm just gonna add a little bit of my yellow food coloring until I get the exact color I want. So this is the color I wanted. I'm gonna add this to the rice cereal and I'm gonna mix it all up. Make sure you coat every rice cereal with the marshmallow. You don't want it to be dry. So this is how your Rice Krispies should look. I'm gonna add it to my pan. This is the outer layer. So little by little, I'm gonna fill up the edges. Since this is very sticky, with the help of a second spatula, I'm gonna start pressing it down and against the wall of the pan. Moving on to the second batch, I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of butter and 3 cups of marshmallows and melt that in the microwave for 1 minute. So I'm gonna repeat the process for the first batch. I'm gonna grab another bowl and add 3 cups of rice cereal. So the middle layer of the candy corn is orange. That's why I'm using a red and yellow food coloring to create that orange. So I'm just starting little by little and I'm just gonna work with it until I get my desired orange. So here I'm adding more food coloring and mixing that well. I'm just adding little by little because red can be very strong, so you want to be gentle on that. And finally I got the orange I wanted and I'm gonna add it to my mixture and do the same process as the first batch. You want to make sure you coat all the rice cereal really well with the marshmallow. Now I'm adding it to the pan and pressing it against the yellow layer. So now for our last batch, I'm gonna use half a teaspoon of butter, and 2 cups of marshmallows. I forgot to mention, but spray your bowl with non-stick cooking spray for the marshmallow won't be very hard to work with. And here I'm adding 1.5 cups of rice cereal. So here I have my melted marshmallows. I'm adding food coloring. The butter is yellow and it makes the marshmallows a little bit yellow, so you want to make sure you add the white food coloring to make your candy corn treats stand out. As you can see, it's a very white color and looks nice. So I'm just going to add the cereal right into the marshmallows. Yeah, and that's about it. And now I'm going to fill the last layer into the empty spot of the pan. After I finish setting my last layer, before I remove the edge of the pan, I let it set for 30 minutes and then I went to cut into candy corn shape, and I just did how you would cut a pizza and into 8 pieces. And then you just enjoy it. It's so easy and delicious. The most difficult part will be washing the dishes because the marshmallows hardens and it gets sticky and it's a mess. But overall, they're fun treats and so easy to make. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching and happy Halloween.